$2.4 trillion XRP buyback has been unveiled by the Central Bank of Japan, and it's in collaboration with multiple top global official financial institutions like BlackRock and JP Morgan. And this is all unfolding at a very critical time where the XRP buyback, valued at about $2.4 trillion by banking giant in Japan, is set to happen while BlackRock and JP Morgan are submitting for 2 XRP ETFs and have also begun the process of buying back XRP. There's also been rumors that Elon Musk has decided to shift away from the SWIFT system and instead replace it with RippleNet, which uses XRP to back X payments. And all of this combined will literally trigger the price of XRP from around $10,000 to $35,000 from its current price of literally $2 and about 14 cents. This means that everybody that's holding even one XRP has the potential of becoming a multi-millionaire all within the next 3 to 6 months. But before we do that, we gotta give every single person watching this video free XRP. Guys, as XRP is about to skyrocket to around $10,000 to $35,000, even 100 XRP can literally make you a multi-millionaire. And so we partnered with Uphold to give every single person watching this video up to $100 for you to literally buy up to 100 XRP. This is free money because you are part of the Crypto Geek channel, because you've been active and have been watching my videos. And all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications, share this video, and then sign up on Uphold and use my link in the description. If you want to do a transaction, you can. But the whole concept here is if you sign up on Uphold and you subscribe, they're going to automatically allow you to enter into a 50,000 XRP giveaway, and you'll be eligible for a juicier throw bonus of up to $100 worth of free XRP. You must do a transaction though, so make sure you do that. It takes less than 5 minutes. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. The XRP price is down about 3% in the last 24 hours, but the volume has absolutely skyrocketed over 72% also within the last 24 hours. But this is about to flip. We are about to see the XRP price absolutely skyrocket after news was literally just released minutes ago. The introduction of $654.39 trillion will happen in the next 12 to 24 hours, and that is a guarantee. On top of this, the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, just signed a bill to replace the FedNow system with a more monetarized system, something that will use blockchain and will use XRP to help facilitate the payments. This is because XRP is cheaper, more efficient, and facilitates payments a lot quicker, and this is all happening with the help of RippleNet and the Ripple Labs company. Now, we can't forget about what is to unfold in the next 24 hours. The introduction of trillions of dollars, $654.39 trillion global real estate market onboarding onto the XRP ledger. This is unfolding through the Real token, which will launch at an initial price of 0.001 XRP, will burn XRP with every transaction done, and will facilitate the over $654.39 trillion global real estate market all on the XRP ledger. Not only that, the Real token will be available on all XRP ledger-based markets. This includes every single XRP ledger exchange, and phase 1 distribution will be limited to a maximum supply of 100 million Real tokens. This is insane. The largest launches in history on the XRP ledger, backed by a solid team that is very closely linked with RippleNet and the Ripple Labs company. Guys, take a look at this as I show you a meeting that took place between Ripple Labs and the RealFi team. And they publicly made it clear that their team is proud to have talked and met with Ripple's team during the development of RealFi over the last 2 years to discuss the XRP ledger's technical capabilities. These valuable discussions provided deeper insight into the XRP ledger and reinforced how RealFi is innovatively building on this powerful technology. RealFi has also publicly announced that they've done thorough testing of the XRP ledger to make sure that they are able to transact and tokenize and seamlessly integrate the over $654.39 trillion global real estate market into the RealFi ecosystem, which is being built on the XRP ledger, and that the XRP ledger officially passed testing and validated the testing very seamless, meaning it was easily able to be facilitated on the XRP ledger, and I'm guessing it was probably done on their testnet, on the XRP ledger testnet, verifying the transactions of high velocity, of high amounts can happen, and that a supply shock is imminent. But the concept is that the transaction doesn't actually crash the XRP ledger like what has previously happened with Solana or all the other chains. Crazy enough, if you do head over to payrealfi.com and you actually click on Real Token, you're going to notice that people have already sent massive orders to get the real XRP token. So this is extremely bullish, the amount of buy orders. The market sentiment is crazy, but again, you're talking about the biggest launches on the XRP ledger, backed by a solid team, really facilitating utility payment purposes. This is going to be the payment processor of real estate and tokenization of real estate onto the XRP ledger, something massive, a $500 trillion market. And crazy enough, Ripple has even mentioned them. I wouldn't say directly, they didn't really mention RealFi, but they did mention that they are working with partners to facilitate the 500, 600, in fact, trillion dollar market onto the XRP ledger at a time when we just read that RealFi announced publicly that the $654 trillion real estate market will be tokenized on the XRP ledger. Guys, it's not a coincidence. And this is why the real token will absolutely go bonkers. Like some XRP analysts, and we're talking about, people, top experts and analysts that have hundreds of thousands of followers, literally speculated that many believe the real token could substantially price move at launch, with some speculating a jump from $0, which is its launch price, 0.0001, to over $10 overnight. This is in 12 hours. We could see a major supply shock, maybe potentially even skyrocketing past the $10 price literally in a day. So this is why we say get in while you can. Try and capitalize, set your orders. I'm very bullish on the launch, and I think personally I'm going to try and capitalize on some of these real tokens, getting in early, because this is exactly what happened to XRP. The people that got in early at the dirt cheap prices made absolutely generational wealth, made millions of dollars. The Bitcoin, for example, went from literally under $1 to right now $100,000, even surpassing $130,000. So imagine something that's built on the XRP ledger, facilitating payments at a scale of 600 trillion, has a substantially low supply, and is partnering with the largest blockchain institution for payment processing in all of crypto, which is Ripple. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You should use your own research. But the concept here is people are able to buy Bitcoin. It was $1, made $100,000 as a result per Bitcoin. Some even made more. And so if you're able to get in and capitalize after doing your research, and you are willing to risk it, then obviously RealFi is what you want to go. And you want to get into their native token, which is the real token, which is used for their infrastructure and their platform. And again, this is the XRP ledger. I mean, the XRP ledger as a whole is creating generational wealth. And some of the tokens on the XRP ledger are really ones that are really utility based. They have mass institutional adoption. Another one that we like to talk about is the CTF token, which is the crypto trading fund. It's run by the crypto trading fund, a leading XRP ledger project and platform. And they've also decided to delve into the real estate market. They partnered with one of the largest, biggest real estate giants in the Middle East. And obviously, this is to issue payment rewards. So we talk about XRP facilitating payments. We talk about RealFi facilitating real estate tokenization and real estate payments. But you also have the crypto trading fund actually issuing payment rewards for every payment using their native token, which is the CTF token. And obviously this is something extremely bullish. I mean, they've already onboarded DMAC, and it's set to officially go live and launch on June 23rd. So there's a lot of things being built on the XRP ledger, and you can actually check out the CTF token if you want to look into it, you want to get yourself some CTF tokens. They are available on MEX directly. I mean, they've been in the green now for a couple of I think the CTF token is the top DeFi token on the XRP ledger, and it's also built on the Polygon chain as well. So this is a golden opportunity to get like a multi-chain CTF token, a multi-chain payment rewards asset. But there's a lot being built on the XRP ledger, and it's all very bullish. I also want to mention that the CTF token has already onboarded Amazon and Walmart, and so having another real estate giant onboarded through the crypto trading fund, obviously you're introducing more money, which is bullish for XRP, it's bullish for the CTF token, but it's also bullish for the real token because, again, we're talking about facilitating payment processes using RealFi, and RealFi will be able to easily capture the mass scale partnership that is happening on the XRP ledger with real estate, actually onboard those companies as well onto their platform. So you might have a massive collaboration, one major platform facilitating, you buy XRP to facilitate payments, transactions, you have RealFi actually doing the tokenization part, and you have the crypto trading fund actually doing the payment rewards. I mean, these are obviously speculations, but we are seeing the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger right now is reaching a critical turning point where really everything is happening on the XRP ledger. It's actually one of the best chains. I mean, it's surpassing Ethereum because now it's not just payments, it's not just smart contracts, but really it's an all-in-one, right? You have the entire financial system from every part, from real estate, from payments, from cashback tax systems, from rewards. All of it is on the XRP Ledger. One payment facilitation tool, one financial chain, and that is the XRP Ledger. Now, guys, I am going to end out the video here, so if you guys did enjoy it, I hope you guys did. Again, make sure you like, comment, and you subscribe to the channel, as well as sign up using my link in the description to get yourself free XRP. And of course, I want to tell you, you should definitely check out RealFi. I will be leaving their links down below in the description. I mean, this is coming out the next probably 24 hours on June 7th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get ready, guys. This is going to be freaking bullish, and I'm getting myself some of these real tokens. But again, I will see you guys next time. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always doing research, and I'll see you next time. Peace.